2023 was a really fantastic year for ARMC. We set ourselves some very audacious targets at the start of the year, and I'm really pleased actually that we either achieved or outperformed on pretty much all of them. All in all, a strong year for the business. For myself personally, I think the highlight has to have been ACF 23, or Afreximbank's Africa Compliance Forum, which took place in September last year in Johannesburg. Those of you who are familiar with my career will know that I spent a little bit of time in Johannesburg working for Barclays Africa, which is now ABSA. The event itself was just fantastic. It really was. It was an opportunity to take the compliance conversation to the top of the agenda and to have people from right across the continent coming to talk about that. Afreximbank, being our host, obviously had a focus on trade and on the promotion of intra-Africa trade. And we focused quite a lot on the regulatory challenges, especially those related to AML CFT that are hindering intra-Africa trade and correspondent banking across the continent today. The conference itself was fantastic, I've got to say. It was a really good opportunity for us to network, to build new relationships, to form new friendships with colleagues from right across the continent. I mean, I met people there from Dakar in Senegal, from Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, from South Africa, of course, from Zimbabwe, from Mauritius, from Egypt. I mean, it was really a really strong mix of people from right across the continent with lots of new ideas and opportunity to learn about new countries and new regions and the challenges that they face from a compliance perspective. I was able to participate in a number of the speaker panels. I shared a panel with 4 other distinguished experts talking about AML CFT technology and particularly about the emergence of AI and how AI is changing the landscape in terms of the fight against money laundering and the counter-financing of terrorism. We also spent a little bit of time talking about ESG and the challenges associated with the implementation of ESG on our continent. Yet on the other hand, we all fully understand that with the climate emergency that we're faced with the growth in climate financing and green financing, it is only by working really hard to understand and to promote and to implement the standards around ESG on the continent that we're going to be able to have some structure around how we go about that. We're really excited and looking forward to ACF 24. We're really excited that we're going to be there, and we'd like to thank our hosts, Afreximbank, for hosting and putting on a great event, for giving us the opportunity to come together as risk and compliance leaders from across the continent to talk about the challenges and to talk about the solutions. That's really what this conference was all about. Thank you so much, Afreximbank, for ACF 23. We're really looking forward to ACF 24.